the commute at night from the city. I hate that.
Hate what?
Batman.
No one does.
I was just going along with them. I hate the commuting, like late at night.
We're going to talk about Aquaman.
But you know who loves commuting late at night?
What's that?
Batman.
Batman loves it.
He only commutes.
He only commutes at night. So, Frank Miller's been working on with Brian Azzarello. With Brian Azzarello, they've been working on Batman: The Dark Knight 3 with Klaus Jensen. Is that how you say his name?
Yes. And Andy Kubert.
And Andy Kubert.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, I went into this book thinking this is going to suck.
Yeah.
I was like, this is going to be more of Batman. Was it All-Star Batman and Robin?
Yep.
That's what I expected more of. And surprisingly,
Tattooed Joker was in that too.
Yes, he was. That's probably the first.
This is the universe we got.
Well, no, that was also Grant Morrison.
Everybody loves Black.
Grant Morrison did a Tattooed Joker too.
Did he?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he did.
Years ago. But surprisingly, it's not actually a bad book, and I have a feeling a lot of that's credited to the fact that Frank Miller is not writing this and not drawing this.
Did Miller say that he had like no real involvement with this book at all?
I have no idea.
Yeah, he kind of came out like bitter after the first one came out. He was like, "I'm gonna do my own one that really ends it. It's gonna be Dark Knight 4."
Yeah.
Like it was something like Miller maybe do the story, but Azzarello's kind of like reeling it in and doing the actual writing.
That's why it's good.
Yeah, and that's why it's really good, and it's. Well, I think it's really good because
I like it.
It's alright.
The first issue kind of threw me off because I was like, okay, well, what are they gonna do this time? It's like the first story was basically like the end of Batman, right? And then it turns out, oh wait, he didn't die. And then book 2, I didn't touch because everyone told me not to.
Yeah,
like the Dark Knight 2, I just
Dark Knight Strikes Again.
Strikes Again, yeah.
Karen Kelly turns into a leopard.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the art was so bad.
She turns into a leopard.
And is that the one where Wonder Woman's got her biker shorts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so bad.
What is this book?
It's bad.
Oh yeah, Dark Knight Strikes.
The art's awful. The old like mongoloid.
I just read it. It's terrible. It's awful.
But this one's actually off to a pretty good start. I mean, granted, it's been delayed a lot, but the story is basically that.
It's like scribble.
Show me a
Show me the cheetah.
And it's the story. The story's kind of takes into account of a lot of what's going on in the media these days, which is like police brutality. Particularly against minorities. And they don't show Batman much in the first issue. And then when they finally do, they capture Batman and unmask him. And it turns out Batman is Carrie Kelly. And Carrie Kelly's basically taken up the mantle ever since Bruce Wayne died. And then it continues. We'll get there. It continues on where she's in jail and she's being questioned about, and she's basically just stonewalling Ellen Yindel, right?
Is that her name?
I believe so.
The new commissioner.
Yeah, the new
Wasn't
commissioner.
that Barbara Gordon though in the original Dark Knight?
No, it was Ellen Yindel.
No, you're thinking
Yindel.
of Batman Beyond.
Yeah,
You're thinking of Batman Beyond.
Yeah.
When she becomes the commissioner.
Yeah. But what I like the most out of this story, though, is the side stories, where there's a story about Superman and Wonder Woman's daughter, whose name escapes me right now. But she's been working with the Atom to try to understand why there's Kryptonians being killed or something like that. Something's going on. I forgot what it was.
They're trying to enlarge Kandor.
Oh yeah, no.
Bottle City.
But there's someone something's going on with Kryptonians.
Yeah, they're killing bodies. It was like
Yeah.
a small little body.
And what it turns out is that the people from Kandor aren't worth saving because there's like a terrorist faction in Kandor that when they enlarge, they basically shrink the Atom back down to size and then kill him by just stepping on him. And it's weird because it's all presented in like this tiny comic that's like glued into within the book. And I'm wondering now, since the Atom's dead, if that's going to continue on as a thing. I don't know.
In that universe, I guess.
Yeah.
The little book.
Yeah, the little book.
I think so.
You think it's just going to follow the daughter?
Well, I mean, the first one was the Atom. Second one was Wonder Woman.
Yeah. It's somebody different.
But it still went back to that Atom story, though.
Did it?
Because that's where he died.
Well, no.
The whole second issue.
Didn't he die in the issue?
He died in the issue.
Oh, he died in
actual
the issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
That the little book is somebody different every single time.
It was Eduardo Risso drew it, right?
Yeah,
that was good night. I like that one.
Yeah,
no, it's I mean, it's good. I don't like it as much as you do. I don't dislike it at all.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's
weird to see Frank Miller's name on something that's not terrible.
Yeah, that's one thing. And I don't love that world. I'm not enamored with that world like some people are. But I
so
just get
unprofessional.
a call
So
from
unprofessional.
Phones on airplane mode.
But it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a good Batman book. It's not my favorite Batman book. See, that's the thing with Superman. Like last week we did Superman, Lois and Clark. And that's like the best Superman book. This one, there's so many good Batman books going on.
Well, if you want to switch
not
gears,
the
we can
best.
talk about Scott Snyder wrapping up his what's the story? Super Heavy.
Yeah.
He's wrapping up Super Heavy, where Jim Gordon has had his time as Batman in the giant robot bunny suit, and he's done his story with Mr. Bloom, which has been pretty creepy as far as like Capullo art goes.
Yeah.
Not his best work, but not bad by any stretch of the
He's
imagination.
creepy, but I'm more interested in Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
Yes.
the Bruce Wayne
Yeah.
stuff is the most
More
interesting
interesting
stuff. Yeah, by far.
And as of right now, Bruce Wayne dies to become Batman again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's now died like twice.
And even that issue was good.
Yeah.
Okay,
I liked it.
That was weird. That was a weird issue.
But it was a weird issue.
I was not expecting the parallel Earth Batman
Yeah.
stories.
When Isaac and I talked about it, it was like, you know what? It's like they had the beginning, and
But that was like in his
the middle.
mind.
Was just like, let's just throw some shit in.
Yeah,
I don't know.
These are those Elseworld tales.
I liked it.
Yeah.
It's weird. I think the whole Jim Gordon as Batman thing, it doesn't feel as like they were really sold on it as much as like, you know, when Winter Soldier was Captain America.
Oh, yeah,
they seemed like really, well, this is the way it's going to be, and this is the way it's going to be for a long time. For this was like, okay, Jim Gordon's going to be Batman, but it's only going to be for like.
Well, I don't know about that
6
because it really all depends on which books you're reading.
He's like in all the Batman
he's
books.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
Jim
no, he
Gordon
was.
Batman was everywhere for almost a year now.
But it feels like they were planning to make Bruce Wayne back being Batman from the first issue.
Well, yeah, same
Oh,
goes
yeah.
for
It was all
for,
story.
for Steve Rogers though.
Not as
There
much.
was you were lying if you're going to sit there and
Steve
tell me
Steve Rogers was always going to
Yeah,
come back.
And we
Yes.
never. It's not like the first issue of
But it took a
Bucky's
while.
Captain America run. Steve Rogers was sitting on a
Yeah.
bench saying,
no.
and he'll be back.
Yeah.
In this, Bruce Wayne was sitting on a bench the first
Yeah,
issue.
of course.
So there was no time where you're saying, okay, Jim Gordon is Batman.
But
It's
there's
still
no point
I-
where you could, and we're changing subjects here, but there's no point where you could sit there and say, oh yeah, Bucky's going to be Captain America from here
No.
on for a
You know
long
what?
time.
I think they did a much better job when like Dick Grayson was Batman.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, like they did a much better job of making you think like they could be Batman for a
I
while.
love Bruce Wayne. I would be fine if Dick Grayson was still Batman.
Oh yeah, I mean,
You know what I
that
like
was
about Super Heavy
Grayson
the
was
most
awesome.
was the way they handled Joker coming back.
That was cool.
That was
very
one of the
cool.
best
Yeah.
moments because I didn't realize when I
Joker?
Joker.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize when I read it the first time that we don't even know if he's really there because we never see him show up and you never see him leave. He's just gone
You
and
think
he
he's just in his
disappears.
mind?
It could be.
I don't think so.
No, I'm saying that's the way they're presenting.
Yeah.
That's the way they presented it, and they did that intentionally. So you can sit there and go, where did he come from and where did he go? Where did he come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
I don't know how I follow that. That's good. I do know. I love that scene with Joker and Batman. I think that was like seminal.
Yeah.
Like
Oh yeah.
That
really
boils down.
nailed- He's like, please don't. You know, let's just live like this because he doesn't want to be the Joker. At that point,
Yeah.
if that's the joke.
if that is,
That was such a
That's
cool
not his
reveal
mind.
when Bruce was just sitting there, was
Yeah.
like about to say, "I'm
And-
Bat," and then Joker's there.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
But I mean,
that was
like,
amazing.
that was good. That was good. He put the gun to his head
Yeah.
oh, that
or his
was
mouth, or whatever. I don't
it was
remember.
Joker did that.
Yeah.
Joker
yeah.
did, yeah.
Oh,
The,
so,
the idea of Joker just ready to kill himself and Batman having to be like talking back from the edge
Yeah.
and just like, whoa, wait a minute.
yeah. But I mean, Snyder's been like the ultimate Batman writer. The only like lull in that was Jim Gordon being Batman.
Yeah.
I don't hate the idea, but I just never.
And that was
Never
fun. I mean,
loved
there,
it.
he had cool moments as
Yeah,
Batman for sure.
yeah.
And,
they
his
used-
costume was
the costume
cool.
they
and I
used
dug
to,
it,
like,
and I
good
like-
effect.
and I like the robot too. It's fine.
Yeah.
You know, but
He's gonna take up Bruce Wayne for another 2 more issues.
Yeah.
And then he's going to take a break from Batman and then come back with Detective,
That's the
presumably
rumor.
with...
Although
Yeah.
he keeps saying I've never said I'm on Detective.
Yeah, that's just
He's
a rumor.
repeated
right
it
now.
twice. Like, I don't want to. I've never said that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Who knows?
But-
But it feels like he still has Batman.
I
stories.
would bet good money that he is.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for Batman Talk real quick. You should definitely go check out all of Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo stuff because it's wrapping up and you can get all of it in trade.
from the beginning.
And
Easily.
Black,
Excellent.
Black Mirror. They made a black and white
job.
edition
Yeah.
hardcover
Oh, I
of
saw
that,
that.
and
That's
that's
beautiful, yeah.
I know.
beautiful.
And you can
I don't have money for things.
as of this video's release, you can get the first 3 books for Dark Knight Dark Knight 3 Master Race.
Yes.
Which, by the way, we actually found out why it's called Master Race because the Kryptonians in
yeah.
Master Race.
Yeah, when I read that, I was like, oh,
Yeah, clever.
makes sense.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that was a good part
So,
of that.
quick
especially-
question
No
about
Nazis?
Dark Knight 3.
Yes.
I've never read Dark Knight Strikes Back.
You don't have to.
Because I don't have to?
No.
Excellent.
I mean, you have to know Wonder Woman and Superman had a daughter.
Yeah.
And another kid too.
And another kid.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll see you guys next week when we do our big go home show for Batman v Superman.
Whatever, elitist.
But, yeah, you elitist scum. But anyway, that's all you need to know.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Sam from CBFU and also from Narrow Bridge Films. That's my film production company. You can find us at www.narrowbridgefilms.com. We're on Facebook, narrowbridgefilms.com. Twitter, we're at Yellow Scare. And Instagram, we're at narrow_bridge_films. And our next film, we're going to start in the spring of this year. God damn it, what's going on? We're going to film, it's called Yellow Scare. Everybody at this table is going to be in it at some point or another, even if they don't know it. Carlos is playing Hitler. It's a World War II comedy. It's going to cost a shitload of money. Locations cost money. The crew costs money. Equipment costs money. So we're trying to raise money through a crowdfunding campaign, which Tony will put the link right here or somewhere on the screen.
Indiegogo.
Yeah, it's Indiegogo. And there's a lot of good perks, rewards, stuff like that that you get for helping us out with the movie. Every little bit helps. $5, $10, $100,000 if you have it would be really helpful. And I think that's it.
Don't give your money to Kanye.
Yeah, don't give your money to Kanye. Give it to us because we need it more.
Yeah, we won't.
And it's gonna be a really good movie.
Make bad decisions
So.
with it.
And we're gonna give Carlos a cream pie.
Yeah, you're gonna throw cream pie at Carlos.
Yeah, we're gonna
Give him a cream pie.
That camera's not on.
We're gonna give him a cream pie.
So yeah, please help us out when you can. Back us. Help New Jersey artists.
We're gonna fill Carlos up.